If someone were to write a book about things not to do on the internet, this story would definitely be in it. One of the protagonists in this story is Dale Leaks, whose plan to get back at his girlfriend turned out to be completely different than he expected. This man, whose occupation is listed on Facebook as full-time legend, went viral after he decided to auction his girlfriend, Kelly, on eBay. He just didn't know then that he was going to be the victim of his own prank. Before we start, can we get this video to 1,000 likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. As we get to know Dale and Kelly better, we can say that Dale Leak was not really a full-time legend at all. In fact, he was a freelance landscaper and had been with Kelly Greaves for over 10 years. Because they had known each other for so long, they knew exactly each other's shortcomings and other character traits. Kelly knew her boyfriend was a real prankster, and luckily, she enjoyed a life full of jokes. While some women may find his constant jokes hurtful, it was completely normal for Kelly, and she can do some of it herself. For some couples, a breakup would be a given if your significant other humiliates you in public. But for Leaks and Greaves, this is how they continue their relationship. We try to humiliate each other, but in a fun way, she explains. He jokingly put Kelly up for sale on the eBay auction site, thinking that this would make for lots of fun times and make them laugh out loud, not knowing he would have the last laugh. Leaks did not just put his wife online, but paid a lot of attention to the advertisement. He described his girlfriend as a miniature collectible and compared her to a used car because of her constant whining noise and the fact that the rear has a little leak, but nothing that can't be fixed. After posting his girlfriend online, he got ready for their dinner party. As he prepared for their night out, Leaks couldn't contain his excitement. He couldn't contain his laughter and was constantly checking his phone. Not really sure of her reaction, he showed her the ad and read the related description. We're not sure how anyone would take it to be described as a constant nag, including a leaky rear end. Fortunately for Leaks, Greaves found the ad, just like him, hilarious. She couldn't put her phone down and read the description over and over. It also stated that her body was reasonably neat, but showed signs of wear up close. Greaves thought it was so funny that she even posted the ad on her own Facebook. She wanted to show it to her friends and wrote, "Look what I have to go through now." On the way to dinner, Leaks and Greaves constantly checked their phones. Everyone who knew the couple thought the ad was hilarious. Leaks was happy that his girlfriend saw the joke and Greaves was happy that she got likes and comments on her Facebook post. Then the couple checked the auction themselves. The couple arrived at the restaurant and enjoyed their dinner. For a moment, they had completely forgotten about the auction, and Greaves assumed that no one but her Facebook friends would see the eBay ad. All of a sudden, however, Leaks' phone started buzzing, and gradually it buzzed more and more. As he checked his phone, he looked at his girlfriend, but he didn't tell her how much had been bid for her. The bids are skyrocketing. The bidding war had begun and Leaks' plan backfired. Leaks considered what might happen if the bidding continued. Should he really sell his girlfriend? Was there a possibility that these bidders were jokingly placing a bid? And how could he get out of here? Still, the couple thought they should do what they usually do, and the couple started to see the funny side of it. When the couple checked the progress of the auction the next morning, they saw that the post already had 81,000 views, and that the highest bid was a whopping $119,000. Bids came from all corners of the world, including Europe, Australia, and the United States. Dale Leak, who lives in Colchester, was inundated with hundreds of messages from potentially interested buyers. Many of them tried to be as witty as Leak himself in asking their questions. Some asked if they could take her for a test drive, while others asked for close-up photos of the bodywork. Fortunately, the couple saw the funny side of it and continued reading with a smile. At one point, I got a message every 30 seconds. I actually got hundreds of messages, Leak said. We received a lot of funny messages from people through eBay. Some he really liked the most. Leaks particularly enjoyed a post that read, "Can you tell me how many previous owners she's had? And how is her maintenance history?" We're just wondering if Leaks really didn't mind people talking about his girl like that. Although the couple saw the funny side of it, eBay itself couldn't help but laugh. The ad was removed after a day. According to the auction site, It was against their policy to sell human body parts or remains. In other words, eBay thought the ad was an unsavory joke about human trafficking. They told me I couldn't sell a human being, Leaks said. Despite this, the couple were relieved that the auction was over, though Greaves was curious. Leaks then went on to say, "Kelly turned to me and asked, 'What price would you have sold me for? Would you have been mad if someone else had bought me?' I had to think about my answer for a while." He joked to his girlfriend, "I'm not going to lie. I would have been a little sad to see you go. It wouldn't have been so sad, because I could be crying in my Ferrari or Lamborghini. Opposites attract, or so they say. But in the case of Kelly and Dale, it was their 11th sense of humor that made them the perfect couple." Some women would find these remarks by Leaks mean, but for Greaves, it was the Dale she knew and loved. Greaves said she has developed a thick skin through her own company. She had known Dale for a long time, of course. "If it had offended me, I and our relationship would never have gotten this far," she said. According to Leaks, his girlfriend was not very impressed with the bids at first, but as the auction progressed, she became very curious about what amount it would ultimately be. Kelly even told her boyfriend that she was glad he put her up for sale online. She said if the new owner had that much money, she could have had a better quality of life. Although it almost went wrong, Leaks reassured her, "I wouldn't sell you, and I love you dearly." Unfortunately, not everyone saw the funny side of Leaks' joke. Many people criticized his action, suggesting that he supported human trafficking and that there must be problems in their relationship. Greaves said, "That's not what was going on, but I can understand their point of view." Dale is not a politically correct person at all, and if you are easily offended, you better stay away from him. Fortunately for Dale, he knows all too well that he's found the right woman. "She couldn't have a relationship with me if she couldn't take a joke," he told CTV News. "This is just a normal day and a life with me. I do things like this all the time." Aside from Greaves describing him as a naughty kid, she admits he's been a great father to her kids from a previous relationship. Dale, meanwhile, is thankful he wasn't kicked off eBay.